Hey, we're here with Lucky from Expressive to look at these rather interesting MIDI controllers. Hey, Lucky.
Yeah, hey, how's things?
Cool. So what we got here? Would you like give us like a kind of a lowdown?
So we have Expressive, and it's a multi-dimensional MIDI controller. So it lets you do a lot of things that traditional MIDI controllers can't actually easily do. So instead of just being on and off switches, you can actually control multiple parameters at once, either wired or Bluetooth or Wi-Fi.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so so explain what we got going on. We got these boards, and they're both plugged into various pedals here.
They are. So we've got these guys. So you can daisy chain multiple boards if you want, or you can do it over wired. So I've got these connected up to these the Chase Bliss pedals, the Empress, the Eventide, and the Pictronics Evolution, and the amp, the Hughes and Kettner amp back there. So all of that's
right. Okay. So the amp itself has got MIDI on there.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, okay. So interesting now. Though these panels, then, how does the user define what they say on them?
So there's an app that you can run on all the platforms, mobile or PC, Mac, and you can choose different layouts or make your own, and then you can just say, okay, this square, I want to choose, I've got a Chase Bliss Brothers or something, and you say, you don't have to say CC18 or something, you can choose tone from a drop-down, just drag that in, drop it on, and then you've got tone, and then it says, hey, do you want that on pressure, or do you want it on vertical or horizontal?
So someone's been busy MIDI mapping then?
I read a lot of manuals, yes. Some of them are confusing, and sometimes I ask for clarification.
Okay, let's see this in action then. So could you explain what it's connected to and how it works, for instance?
Yep, so over here we've got the amp controlling, so I kind of split them out. These are all different tones on the amp and my tuner. We've got the wah here is actually, this one's kind of interesting. So this reverb, that's controlling the H9. But the nice thing is, when I hit the preset here, this is also the H9. So it changes preset then. And then on foot up, it's the delay, it's
sending out program change?
Yep, exactly, sends us program change. One thing that is interesting that I usually haven't explained that much is, you see, you'd be a bit worried about sliding all the way out of this edge, right? So, see, I slid over the other things, but whichever thing you put your foot down on first, that's the active area. So
you need like kind of the initial pressure to activate it.
Well, yeah, just so you can choose something. So that this wire is active. It's just so that when you get to the edge of something, you don't have to worry about sliding into the next area, because that's kind of really annoying. So I make sure that you choose one thing to activate and then you move around. Okay,
cool. So it's is it pressure sensitive as well?
Yeah, it's 3 dimensions. So here I've just got it. It's just X and Y, like so horizontal and vertical. Mostly because pressure's harder to demo and you see obviously what I'm doing, but it's pressure sensitive as well.
Okay, excellent. So so obviously this is going to be a very unique thing. Each person's going to have a different design. So in terms of like, what is it? Is it you print out, is it A3?
Yep, so these ones, you can either do US sizing, so you've got the tabloid and ledger, or A3. We've actually got a smaller one as well, which is A4 or US letter. So we have 2 different sizes. And you can put different designs on them. So here you've got this design, put random pictures on the background, but you can have them, big blocks of color or anything like that. Anything you want, whatever makes it easiest for you. And the size is totally customizable.
And that's all from the app. The app that you sort of make the MIDI sort of mappings in is also the one that you would then print from.
Yeah, it spits out a PDF file. So if you want to do crazy customizations afterwards, you can edit that as well. But really, you can do pretty much everything in the app. And then the nice thing about that, you just print that anywhere you want to print. You just take it to your local print shop if you want really nice printing, or print it out yourself, either that.
Okay, excellent. So, brilliant. So, available when and how much is it?
So, it's shipping to our Kickstarter. We had a Kickstarter. That was successful. So, those ones are shipping in March, and then the retail ones are in April. So, it's in US dollars, $349 for the big one, and $249 for the A4 size. So, the other cute thing about these is, they're sturdy. There's a video of me pouring a beer on one because somebody asked about that. Yeah. And also a video of me, they can send any MIDI message. So notes is fine too. If you want to play like chords or single notes with it, you can do that. So I've got a video where I've got it set to chords and I'm hitting it with a hammer.
So it's tough. That's cool. So yeah, so you could actually make a bespoke kind of keyboard if you wanted to, and with aftertouch.
Yeah, well, not just aftertouch, because you can have them send still an X and Y as well as note on. So you can have them kind of do that kind of expressive control.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Lucky.
How many zones can we program?
You can actually have as many zones as you want. It's really just limited on how tiny you are. So obviously, like how tiny your feet kind of can fit in comfortably. I'm wearing relatively pointy shoes, so I like doing this kind of stuff, like that delay control. See, so if I go over here, I can just fade that guy out, which is kind of cute.
Yeah, lovely.
And this filter, so I've got a new pedal from Chase Bliss, which I'm pretty excited about. This new pedal, the Condor. So I've got. Which is quite a fun sound. That actually demos something else as well. You can configure your curves. So if you don't like a linear kind of thing, because this one, I tried it out last night when I got the pedal from Joel, and then I'm like, oh, I really want only a tiny bit of that range, and I want to have more accuracy in the lower bit, because that's where all the fun is. And I don't want it to have the whole thing, the high taking up the whole range. So I just changed the curve for that. So you can do all that kind of stuff, mapping. Yeah, sends anything you want.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you very much for showing us this. Anything else?
I forgot a crazy feature.
Yeah, come on.
So, yeah, we had a request in our Kickstarter. So we try and listen to anything that people suggest. One of the things was for macros or MIDI looping. So somebody said, I want to be able to do like an auto wire. I want to record my patterns of changes and then play them back. And I'm like, I haven't thought about that at all and had a bit of a code. So can I do that? And I'm like, oh yeah, that works. So we can play back macros as well, or loops of MIDI.
Great. So, well, it's interesting. So this is definitely an incredibly customizable foot unit. You can set it up whatever you want. So excellent. Yeah, great. Thanks so much.
Thanks for checking it out.
Yeah. Very good. Good luck.